Good morning, everyone. Today's a pretty slow morning for me. I just made my morning coffee and I'm going to spend some time with Jesus. We also had the windows open today. It was so beautiful outside, even though it was kind of brisk. But I'm just going to try and take today pretty slow, and I hope that you guys enjoy that. I hope that you guys are able to take your day slow as well. I don't have much planned today other than just relaxing and doing anything that I want to do. I've decided that I was going to bake some brownies, and so I'm going to have you guys come along with me while I complete these brownies. I have never made these before, but they're from the Magnolia cookbook. I think it is the cookbook number 2, and I do have to say that these turned out so good. So if you guys want to follow along with me, feel free. If you do want to follow along with me, the recipe calls for 1 cup of butter, a third cup of cocoa powder, 2 cups of sugar, 1.5 cup of flour, a half teaspoon of salt, 4 large eggs, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. For the topping, you can do peanut butter. I ended up doing Nutella because I personally do not like peanut butter. And then for the frosting, you would do 8 tablespoons of butter, 10 large marshmallows, 4 cups of powdered sugar, and a third cup of whole milk, and a fourth cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. For the frosting, I actually ended up just doing my own thing because I didn't have some of the ingredients. That's why I think that cooking or baking is so much fun, because you can do your own thing. So feel free to improvise if you want, but I hope that you guys enjoy this brownie making process with me. Throughout this week, I've been working on some sourdough starter. I have never made sourdough starter before, but based on what I've completed so far. It's at the end of the fermentation process, and so now I just need to test it and hope that I can make some sourdough bread. It smells really good, so I am very hopeful for this. Before making the sourdough bread, I went on a walk with Obi. It was such a beautiful walk because we were able to see ice fishermen on the lake. I've never seen ice fishermen up close before. I've seen them driving by, but hearing all the sounds of them cracking the ice and just seeing it looked so beautiful. It looked like a painting. Maybe someday I'll paint it. I'm not entirely sure, but it has been stuck in my mind on how peaceful they were and just enjoying their life. I got home and I'm working on the sourdough starter. I am doing this float test, but it did not work out. It did not float. But based on the smell and the bubbling, it means that you can actually make some sourdough bread. So that's what I'm going to do. What you need for sourdough bread is 1/4 cup of starter, 3½ cups of flour, 1½ cups of lukewarm water, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then you would mix it all together. And throughout your time of it mixing, you will need to knead the dough every 30 minutes for about 2 hours, I would say. After that, you can let it sit or in the fridge overnight. Make sure that you have a wet towel over top of it so it does not dry. When you are ready the next day, I suggest to have the oven be at 450 degrees. You can put your Dutch oven in there for about 30 minutes to warm it up. Then you would place the bread in the Dutch oven after the 30 minutes. And then after that, you would put the bread in the oven, have it bake for 30 minutes covered with the Dutch oven top. And then after that, make sure that you uncover it for about 20 minutes in the oven. I know that sounds like a lot, and I will put it in the description below. So if you do want to follow along with me, I will have that guidance and we can make sourdough together someday in the future or even right now. So feel free to follow along. We're going to let the sourdough sit for a few hours, I would say about 4 hours, and then every 30 minutes I got to knead it or do like the pull and place. So we'll see how it looks 6 hours from now or 4 hours from now. I don't know. Oh, I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. But now I'm going to work on taking down some Christmas supplies and decorations and getting everything organized and cleaned in this house. There's not a lot of decorations. It was a lot of fun putting it up, so I'm hoping that it looks good, taking it down, and that it's not boring. So I'll see you when I'm doing that. got all of the Christmas decor in its boxes, and then this will be going in the basement. Now I'm going to organize and put together like little blank spots that should have items on it and not look so bland. So it's been about 4 hours now, and I have been shaping, or not shaping the dough, but I've been folding it in and what I need to do. The next step is having it sit overnight after these 5 hours. And so tomorrow I can bake the bread. So I didn't realize that. So tomorrow we'll be seeing bread, hopefully. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the baking process of mine and just the slowness of today's video. The whole purpose of my videos is to see the beauty in this world, to purposely slow down and just take it all in and just enjoying what we have and what we know. I absolutely loved learning how to make some sourdough starter, and now that I can bake some fresh bread every single day if I wanted to. So that is the beauty of life. You can learn new skills, you can try new things, and you can succeed or you can fail and learn from it. So I really hope that something came about this video and that it either inspired you to try new things or just slowed your brain down a little bit in this crazy world. With that, thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'll see you at the next one. Thank you and God bless.